Alright, now hopefully this is actually live and hopefully y'all can hear me this time. Let's go back over to my account, click to Zing. Pop over to the live videos tab. Why am I coming through doubled? Pop over to the live videos. Audio mixer. Okay, that ought to do it. Okay, now go back over to here. Unmute that. Why am I coming through double? Hopefully that fixed it. There. Okay. I fixed it. Now we'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. Leave this over here. Click this. Pop out chat. Hopefully that fixed it. Okay, put the chat layout thingy over there. Minimize this. Grab the THANKMAS thingy. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, put this back over here. Okay. Pop out chat. Then we drag this. Okay, that's dumb, but whatever. Alright, now I mute the YouTube video because it's starting to develop a feedback loop, and nobody needs that. Alright everyone, who's ready to try Five Nights at Freddy's again? Why is the... I'm reversed again. Why is the camera reversed again? Alright, make sure I've got the right source. Yep, video capture device. Properties... video format, color space, buffering, la-di-da-di-da. Flip vertically. Nope. Cancel. Filters. No filters are presently active. Let's see if there is one that I can use to fix this. I don't have one up presently. Okay. Close that. So I know how to fix this. Gonna quickly delete myself real quick, and bada boom, and add myself back in, bada bing. Let's go add existing, video capture device, okay, and it's still backwards. This is my right hand, which is showing up on the left side of the screen, and that's my left hand. Okay, okay, let's delete that again. And apparently I bugged the camera again. Hopefully not the audio. Okay, the audio is still going strong. Good, good, good. Let's go with video capture device. Capture device 4, I guess. And it's still backwards. Also, this one is kind of bugged. Alright. Alright. Just gonna have to go with, well, actually no, let's not add existing. Go with cancel, add, and we'll call this device 2. And it's still backwards. Configure video. Camera control. Nope. Nope. Okay, cancel that. Scroll down. Autocorrect. Flip vertically. Cancel that. Alright, so capture cursor. Alright. Let's try this and see if it's going to be any better and if it's going to make it so that, you know, the cursor is not going to be so distracting. Okay. Go ahead and squeeze that up into the corner here. Shove that over a bit so I'm not taking up as much screen space. Okay. Now we try. Could it be that? Okay. Okay. Ugh, that was stupid. Hopefully y'all can see this. For whatever reason, when I started up OBS earlier, right down there where it shows the audio input capture thingies, there were two different audio input capture thingies. It wasn't video capture device 2, input, audio, etc. Which is the reason why when I first started up the stream, I was coming through with a weird kind of double talk kind of thing going on. Kind of like that. Be that. Okay. As you can hear, I fixed it. Hopefully y'all can see this. For whatever reason, when I started up OBS earlier... See, that's what I was just saying a few moments ago. Alright. So now that we got that all sorted out, we can go on ahead and check in on Steam. Make sure everything is actually up and working. Apparently, except for this sign-in tab, which is like, I'm not quite ready yet. A little furious. I'm feeling a little furious. This shouldn't take so long. Furious. I'm a little furious. But not actually. I'm like just... Actually, yeah, I'm a bit mad. I am mad that my computer decided to tank, and I don't mean that in a good way, like taking a hit, like decided to upend itself and crash like this on an important day like today. This is so stupid. Like... Yeah. I think I'm going to do a little something. I think I've got the microphone's sensitivity up just a touch too high. So we're going to go into Device Manager. And I'm going to adjust that. Audio inputs, microphone, driver, details, event. No, this isn't what I wanted. Let's just get signed in. Oh, for goodness sakes. I mean, I get it for the sake of, you know, not having someone just randomly steal my identity, but at the same time, this is stupid. Alright, go into my email so I can get the code so I can do the thing. And the email hasn't shown up yet, or has it? There we go. Alright. Hopefully this is not going to show on the screen for y'all. I'm just going to type a random thing. Okay. So, pardon me for a moment, folks. We're going to go to the technical difficulties thing. Going to do this. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. And I'm going to take care of what I got to do. Don't worry, things haven't actually gone wrong. I'm just being cautious because I don't want someone to try and steal my Steam account just because I needed to log in and stuff. Okay, so let's see, was it under settings? Devices. USB. I do not want to remove the device. I had a hard enough time getting it to work to begin with. Okay, don't need this. Don't need that. Alright, so I was able to get that fixed. Okay. Still working on the sensitivity on the microphone. I have it set just a little bit too high. Alright, device manager. Audio inputs, etc. Okay, right click on the microphone, properties, driver, details, events, details, driver. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay, still not what I was trying to do. No. Show hidden icons. There used to be a thing down here where you could just click on it and it would bring up like the audio stuff. Why isn't that a thing anymore? No, don't need that. Okay. Okay, minimize this over here on this other screen. No, not YouTube, it was Google. How, not how. This is stupid. I just looked for this. Why isn't it in my Google search history already? Like, legit, right there. I have my how to get games to play full screen on OBS. Oh. I'm dumb, apparently. Okay. Hopefully the microphone isn't giving off weird sounds while I'm working on this. Okay, there's the video I was looking for. Control panel, hardware, and sound. Sound. Then recording. Microphone. Okay, so go down to the start thing. Control panel, boink. Hardware and sound, click. sound. Recording. Microphone. Properties. Oops. Driver detail. Okay, hold on a minute. I saw what I needed in that video and then I missed it apparently. Okay, this is the spot. Up, right click, properties, listen, no, that's not it, custom, no, levels, there we go. Okay, crank that back down to like 92 where it was. Okay. Okay, we've got it figured out, everyone. We got it figured. Alright, so the internal microphone for the computer is set as the default device. Let's go with set default. No, I don't want that one to be the default device. Okay, there we go. Hopefully they didn't mess anything up in OBS. Alright. My goodness, the things, you know, all the things, they just happen. And they suck. Alright. Minimize that. This back down. Bring this up. Bring that up. Bring this up and make... That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, right, it's over here. Make sure I've still got audio. Okay. We're good. We're good. And now that we're good, let's go ahead and do something great. Well, actually, before I go getting too far ahead of myself here, I should bring this web page over there so I can keep an active eye on it. What in the world happened? It's just chugging along all of a sudden. I know what it is. Let's close Discord. Then things should even out after I do that, because the computer is not going to be processing so much at the same time. I hope. That is terrible. And I have an itch in my ear. Okay. Let's see. No, I shut down Discord and it's still being very laggy. At least it still sounds pretty good. If those two dorks... Sorry, I'm talking about my housemates. If those two are just, like, using the internet right now... Seriously, what has the CPU burning so hot right now? Control-Delete. Task Manager. OBS Studio. Steam. That's nuts. There's got to be something in here that's pulling way more than it needs to. This is ridiculous. Wait a minute, Steam isn't even open. Task Manager again. Wait for it. Okay, it looks like I was able to get it to work better. I don't know what this computer's problem is. Alright, now Steam. Apparently I've got to do something. Now it's probably going to start chugging along again. So be prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who's actually still here. Steam, you updated yourself. Why are you still downloading crap? So this is the reason why I was chugging along. Sorry, folks. Had I known that Steam had some big important update it needed to download, I would have waited before trying to start this stream. Okay, update is at 30%. For what it's worth, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry. It's up to 32% now. While this is being stupid like this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put the technical difficulties screen up on screen. And, well, I'll be back. I'm sorry. But I will be back. Oh, I hurt in places. Oh, I hurt in places. No, I was forgetting something. Should have muted that phone of mine. Or at the very least brought it with me. Okay, let's see. It's at 59%. Estimated time remaining 21 minutes, 60%. Okay, goody, goody. About 40% left to go, ladies and gentlemen, and then we can finally get back to Five Nights at Freddy's, hopefully. I'll be back when that time comes. I'll keep checking in with y'all to see how it's going. On that note, I'm actually going to bring up the the chat section, so I can see if y'all message whilst I'm away. Alright, it's up to 61% updating. I'll be back again soon. This is so stupid. Alright, y'all, how's it going? Okay, we're up to 73%. Make that 74% with about 11 minutes remaining. Okay. Hold that thought. Apparently it's going up, going down. Okay, again, I'll be back, everybody. So just please be patient. 75%. Okay, 25% left to go. Shouldn't take too much longer now, though it's probably going to feel like an eternity just staring at a stupid technical difficulties screen. Keep your hopes up, people. Nickelodeon! Let's see here. 84%. Alright. Keep me posted, everyone. And by everyone, I mean the non-existent people that are here presently. Apparently it's down to about 6.5 minutes left to go. And don't worry, everyone, I'm just about as impatient about this as y'all probably are. still a few minutes left. Let's see. The update is at 94%. While we're still waiting on that. Okay. You are good and full for a while. Alright folks, it's up to 95%. And it's got about 3.5 minutes left on it, apparently. So, instead of just sitting here quietly listening to the computer's fans going, let's go with some royalty-free Christmas type songs. Royalty-free Christmas music. Let's go with Heatley Brothers. Alright, here we go.
If the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go.
After a commercial, apparently. See what? Oh, no, that's not royalty free. Alright, played some music for you. And now I'm gonna dig up a story. Let's see, which one of these had the cat in the shopping bag? Stranger's log, something wrong. That's not it. So we put that over there. Nope, 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 nope. No. Hold on, everyone. There's a knock at my door. Be right back. Okay, in an Uber. Good luck with your job today. Knock on wood. And above all else, be safe out there. Okay, y'all. Apparently it's at 98% updating that friggin' file. So, it's got about less than a minute left. So let's keep on looking. Where was that story? Cat in the shopping bag. Cat in the shopping bag. Walk, what do you storm? Meatide OT Walker, man who lived in Leeds, one all skin and bones. Girl is still in the grave, the hearse song, Dead Man's Brains, blah, blah, blah. The attic, Celery D, Aaron Kelly's bones, wait till Martin comes, Ghost with bloody fingers, no. Okay, so it's gotta be in the second of these books then. 99%, we're almost there, folks. Okay, when she saw him, she screamed and ran. Something was wrong. The wreck from Sunday morning. A little black dog, clinkety clink. Bride runs on the cat's paw, the voice. The cat in the shopping bag. Okay. As a nice little holiday-themed story for us all to listen to while we wait for this nonsense to finish. Because I'm sure y'all can hear me just fine. It's just the camera is borked for the time being. So, here we go. From Alvin Schwartz's Some More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. The Cat in the Shopping Bag. Mrs. Briggs was driving to the shopping mall to do some last-minute Christmas shopping when she accidentally ran over a cat. She could not bear to leave the corpse on the road for other cars to hit and squash, so she stopped, wrapped the cat in some tissue paper she had with her, and put it in an old shopping bag in the back seat. She would bury it in the backyard when she got home. At the mall, she parked her car and began walking to one of the stores. She had taken only a few steps when, out of the corner of her eye, she saw a woman reach into the open window of her car and take the shopping bag with the dead cat. Then the woman quickly got into a nearby car and drove off. Mrs. Briggs ran back to her car and followed the woman. She caught up with her at a diner down the road. She followed her inside and watched the woman slide into a booth and give the waitress her order. As the woman sat sipping on her soda, she reached into the bag. Then she bent down, looked inside, and a look of horror crossed her face. She screamed and fainted. The waitress called an ambulance. 2 attendants carried the woman away on a stretcher, but they left the shopping bag behind. Mrs. Briggs picked up the bag and ran after them. "This is hers," she called. "It's her Christmas present. She wouldn't want to lose it." And there we go. boy. Okay, now it's verifying verifying the download, and that's at 10%, and that's got about 12 minutes remaining. 11%, and okay, let's find another nice little story to read while we're waiting on this nonsense. From the same book, this one is called The Voice. Ellen had just fallen asleep. Wait. Oh, never mind. We're still going to read this story. I thought it was a different one. Ellen had just fallen asleep when she heard a strange voice. "Ellen," it whispered, "I'm coming up the stairs. I am on the first step. Now I am on the second step." Ellen got scared and called her parents, but they didn't hear her and they didn't come. Then the voice whispered, "Ellen, I am on the top step. Now I'm in the hall. Now I'm outside your room." And then it whispered, "I'm standing right next to your bed." And then, "I've got you!" Ellen screamed and the voice stopped. Her father rushed into the room and turned on the light. "Somebody's in here," Ellen said. They looked and looked. Nobody was there. Alright, it's another good one. Okay. Again, from that same book, we have the story, Oh, Susanna. Susanna and Jane lived in a small apartment near the university where they were students. When Susanna got back from the library one night, the lights were out and Jane was asleep. Susanna undressed in the dark and quietly got into bed. She had almost fallen asleep when she heard someone humming the tune to Oh, Susanna. "Jane," she said, "please stop humming. I want to get some sleep." Jane didn't answer, but the humming stopped, and Susanna fell asleep. She awakened early the next morning. Too early, she thought, and she was trying to get back to sleep when she heard that humming again. "Please go back to sleep," she told Jane. "It's too early to get up." Jane didn't answer, but the humming continued. Susanna became angry. "Cut it out," she said. "It's not funny." When the humming still did not stop, she lost her temper. She jumped out of bed, pulled the covers off of Jane, and screamed! Jane's head was gone. Somebody had cut off her head. "I'm having a nightmare," Susanna told herself. And when I wake up, everything will be all right." Not a bad one, not a bad one. All right. The Man in the Middle. It was almost midnight. Sally Truitt had just gotten on the subway train at 50th Street after visiting her mother. "Don't worry," Sally told her. "The subway is safe. There is always a policeman on duty." But that night, she didn't see one. Except for her, the subway car was empty. At 42nd Street, 3 tough-looking men got on. 2 of them were holding up the third, who looked drunk. His head rolled from one side to the other, and his legs refused to work. When they got him seated between them, his head came to rest on one of his shoulders. Sally thought he was staring at her. She buried her head in a book and tried not to notice. At 28th Street, one of the men stood up. "Take it easy, Jim," he said to the man in the middle, and he got off. At 23rd Street, Jim's other friend stood up. "You'll be fine," he said, and he got off. Now the only ones left in the car were Jim and Sally. Just then, the train went around a sharp curve, and Jim pitched to the floor at Sally's feet. When she looked down at him, she saw a trickle of blood on the side of his head. And just above it, a bullet hole. Poor Jim. Alright, let's see. Another good one. I need another good one. I can't just read these in order. This one sums up the stream today. And my luck with these streams in general. Let's see, verifying is up to 43%, still has 11 minutes left. So, I'm going to wipe my nose real quick, like that. Okay, so this story is titled The Curse. And of course, now I have to burp. Excuse me. So, The Curse. My dad's friend, Charlie Potter, was a small, nervous man who always was looking around, as if he was in some kind of danger. After he told me this story about his college fraternity, I understood why. The frat doesn't exist anymore, he said. It was banned years ago. We had just 9 members at that point, and we were taking on 2 more. Jack Lawton and Ernie Kramer. One night in January, just about this time of year, the 9 of us took them out into the country for their initiation. We took them to an old deserted house where 2 men, just about our age, had been murdered recently. Their murderer was still at large. We gave Jack a lighted candle and told him to go up to the 3rd floor. Stay up there for an hour, we told him. Then come back down. Don't speak, don't make any noise, and if your candle goes out, carry on in the dark. From where we were standing, we could see the light from Jack's candle moving up the stairs toward the 2nd floor, then the 3rd. When he got to the 3rd floor, his candle went out. We guessed that he had come across a drafty corner or something and the wind blew it out. But when the hour went by and he didn't come down, we weren't so sure. We waited another 15 minutes and got more and more nervous. So we sent Ernie Kramer up after him. When Ernie got up to the 3rd floor, his candle also went out. We waited 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but there was no sign of either of them. Come on down, we called, but they didn't answer. Finally, we decided to go and get them ourselves. Armed with flashlights, we started up the stairs. It was quiet and dark as a grave in that house. When we got to the 2nd floor, we called out again, but still there was no answer. When we got to the 3rd floor, we walked into a great big open space like an attic. Jack and Ernie weren't there, but we saw footprints in the dust. These led to a room on the other side of the attic. That room was also empty, but there was fresh blood on the floor, and the window was wide open. It was about a 25-foot drop to the ground, but there was no ladder or rope in sight that we could see that they could have used to get down. We searched the rest of the house and the land around the house and found nothing. We decided that they were playing a trick on us. We figured that in some way they had escaped through the window and were hiding out in the woods. The blood on the floor was to throw us off the trail. We guessed that they'd show up the next day with a lot of stories and a lot of laughs, but they didn't. The next day we told the Dean of Men what had happened, and he reported it to the police. The police didn't find anything either, and after several weeks the search ended. To this day no one knows what happened to Jack Lawton or Ernie Kramer. There isn't much more to tell, he said. We weren't arrested, but the college disbanded the fraternity and suspended the 9 of us from school for a year. The strangest part came after we graduated. Someone must have placed a curse on us. Every year since then, around the time of the initiation, one of us has died or gone crazy. I'm the only one left, he said, and I'm in pretty good health, but there are times when I feel just a little bit peculiar. I didn't know I could laugh like that. Okay, alright. So in terms of laughter, let's see, verifying nonsense is up to 71%. So, on that note, I don't hear the fan in the laptop running as hard as it was before. So let's go on ahead and take a look-see. Gonna switch the transition thing back over to me. And then we'll go over to the... Oh, come on, cursor, get over on the other screen. Let's give that a few moments and see how well it's going to show up on the screen over there, or if I'm still going to be like, all choppy and stuff. Okay, good.
We'll go over to the. Come on, cursor, move over on the other screen.
Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's not what I intended to do.
Let's give that a few moments. See how well it's going to show up on the screen over there, or if I'm still going to be like all choppy stuff.
Alright, now
Okay, good.
go ahead and mute that again. Okay. Alright, so since it's working now apparently, let's go ahead and try a thing here. Pardon. See, any donations, any at all. Nope, still just mine. And that's fine, that's fine. I clicked the wrong thingamajiggy. Yes, indeed I did. Click there. Alright, so next I'm going to read another story or two, and then I'm going to jump back into Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. Okay. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to bring Steam back up, just so that I've got it at the ready when it's done verifying that nonsense. Oh, it's up to 92% now. It's got about a minute and 20 seconds. Alright, so another story from the same book. We're going to be taking a look at The Bad News, which is one of my all-time favorites from this particular book. So, The Bad News. Leon and Todd loved baseball. When they were young, they had played on the town's baseball team. Leon had been the pitcher, and Todd had played second base. Now that they were a lot older, they spent their free time watching baseball games on TV and talking about baseball. "Do you think they play baseball in heaven?" Leon asked Todd one day. "That's a good question," said Todd. "The one who gets there first should let the other one know somehow." As it turned out, Todd got to heaven first, and Leon waited patiently to hear from him. One day, Leon found Todd sitting in the living room waiting for him. Leon was very excited to see him. "What's it like up there, and what about baseball?" "When it comes to baseball," said Todd, "I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that we do play baseball in heaven. We have some mighty fine teams, and I play second base on mine, just like I used to back in the old days." "That's the good news." "Well, what's the bad news?" said Todd. "The bad news," he said, "is that you're scheduled to pitch tomorrow." Alright, and let's see, what will be a good one? What will be a good one to end this off on? Okay, we'll finish this off with Cemetery Soup, and then I will get on with the FNAFing. Okay, apparently the update thing is finally done. Who freaking Ray? Alright, so bring the cursor back onto the correct screen and have it ready to go to bring up Five Nights right after this. So, Cemetery Soup. On her way home, on her way home from the market, the woman took a shortcut through the cemetery. There, sticking up out of the ground, she saw a big bone. She picked it up and looked it over carefully. "This'll make a fine soup bone," she said. "I'll take it home and make I'll take it home. It's perfect weather for hot soup." When she got home, the first thing she did was start the soup. Into the big soup pot went water, carrots, green beans, corn, barley, onions, potatoes, a snitch of beef, some salt and pepper, and the bone. She brought it all to a boil, then she brought it down to a simmer. Yum, she said, sniffing it and tasting it. I can hardly wait till supper. Suddenly, she heard a small voice. Please give me back my bone. The woman paid no attention. Soon she heard the voice again. May I have my bone back, please? The woman was reading the newspaper, and again she didn't notice, and she... let me try this again. The woman was reading the newspaper, and again she didn't take any notice. A little while later, the voice spoke up again. It was beginning to sound angry. Give me back my bone. The woman kept on reading the paper. Some people are too impatient, she muttered. Once more the voice spoke. Now it sounded very angry, and it was so loud that the whole house shook. I want my bone back. The woman reached into the pot, grabbed the bone, and threw it out the window, and in a voice just as loud shouted, Take it! There was an eerie silence. Then the woman heard footsteps scurrying away from the house down the road toward the cemetery. Then she got up, and she served herself some soup. Okay, alright. No, I said I was going to end on that one. But what is... Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop there. Put that book over there. And hopefully I didn't blow out y'all's eardrums with that last little bit there. Now then. Five Nights at Freddy's, is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh. Let's do this thing. And hopefully I didn't get a copyright claim for that, because that actually sounded fairly close. I just realized something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it, everybody. Okay, open the stream back up. Over here. Now let's make sure it's actually going to pop up properly. Is it up in that corner again? Why? Okay. Alright, what's this? I don't want to update that software right now. Can't you see I'm busy? Alright, so go to sources. Ah, that's why. It's because I'm on the wrong thingamajiggy. Okay, PC game. Right click. Transform. Fit to screen. And now we're going to try that again. And since I've got the live stream right over there, up and running, I'll be able to see if I got it right or not. Let's just take a looky-loo. Let's just watch and see. Because for y'all, you're either getting a full screen of the Five Nights screen, probably turn that down a little bit, or you're getting just like this top left-hand corner and a big black rectangle behind it. So come on, please tell me it worked. I don't want to have to put in much more effort than that. I've been through enough this morning trying to get this friggin' laptop to work right. Well, ain't that a box of rocks? Okay. Okay, still not working properly. Oops. I swear to y'all, a second ago, that... Okay. Yeah, see, it's saying stop. Okay. OBS again. I know what it is. Okay. I think. Let's try that. Is that the fix? Go back over to Steam. And it's going to go... Come on, Five Nights. Work with me, not against me. Please. Seriously, I've been streaming for probably going on an hour now, and I've gotten dip diddly done. There it is up in the corner again. Raggle fraggle. Okay, OBS. Check. PC game thing. Check. Right click. Check. Transform. Fit to screen. Check. And transition. Open FNAF. Again. Work. I know I can get this to work right. I got it to work right yesterday. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and delete the PC game thing. Yes. Add. Game capture. Let's go with add existing and try and get this to work right. Okay, and make sure that that one's selected. Right click, transform, fit to screen, there. Okay, transition that over to that screen. And try FNAF again. And now I get to stare at that screen. Come on. Come on. Do the thing. And do it right, please. Finger on the escape button. Ready? Yep. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Honest to God, I do not know what it is that I'm doing wrong. Not that one, not that one, not this one. And I bugged the camera again. Alright, note to self. Don't click on this one if I want other things to actually work. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick little thing here. We're going to go display capture. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the video capture device back on top like that. Okay. Then I'm going to squish myself up into the corner like this again. Okay. And then we're going to hit add, and then we're going to go to game capture. Going to click OK. Going to unclick capture cursor. We're going to click OK. Then we're going to make sure game capture is selected. We're going to right click and we're going to hit transform and we're going to hit fit to screen. OK. Now we're going to do the transition thing there. So now when I go ahead and start up Five Nights at Freddy's again, it should work. It should be full screen, as it should be. Because if it isn't, I'm going to have to force myself to side ejectedly and not go putting my fist through my laptop, because this thing cost me over $1,000 several years ago. So, just gotta be patient. Why is the camera bugged? Why is the camera bugged? Okay. Okay, the camera is not bugged. The camera is not bugged. It is not bugged. Okay, come on now. Please. After all that hard work, I give you double middle fingers because you're not working right, Freddy. What in the actual... Okay, I'm getting irritated to the point where I'm... Okay, I'm not irritated anymore. I'm getting mad. How in the world did I get this to work yesterday, but today it's like, nah, no, we're not going to do that. No. Nice try, but no. Okay, transform. Fit to screen. We're going to try it again. And we're going to keep trying it again and again until Freddy Fazbear finally gets it through his head. That we're going to play this proper-like. Just work, please. And it's still in the corner. want to know why. Let's go with display capture. Okay, display capture. Right click. Transform. Up, transform. Fit to screen. Let's see if that did anything. I'm sorry to anyone and everyone who's still watching at this point. This should not be happening. There is no reason for any of this to be happening like this, but it is. Just hopping over on my phone for a second, because now I'm curious just how long it is that I have been streaming this. This cockamamie nonsense. And of course it's not saying. Escape. I legitimately do not know. I do not know what's going wrong with this, and I'm trying very hard not to be too mad about this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and delete the display capture thingy. Yes. We're going to delete the PC gaming thingy. Yes. Scene 3, which is the goodbye scene, which is not what we want here. We're going to go ahead and add in just the game capture thingy. Go with add existing game capture. Okay. Right click. Going to transform full fit to screen. Okay. Then we're going to do the transition thing like that, even though for whatever reason the camera's borked over there. Why is the camera messed up over there? Okay, so we're going to remove the video capture device thingy. No, you don't. Don't you go messing with me like that. The video capture device is going to go bye-bye. Transform like that. Then we're going to add the video capture device back in. There I am, and it's borked already. What? Why is there... Okay, delete that. Yes. Delete this. Yes. Add video capture device. Well, let's check and make sure, yep, the audio is still going. So we're going to add video capture device. Okay. There I am again. There I am once again. I'm going to move that up into the corner. Like so. And transition that over to there. Good, good. Now we're going to go into Steam. We're going to try it again. And if this doesn't work, heaven help me. I just want to play the game. This is the kind of stuff behind the scenes that a lot of y'all don't get to see. I would assume. Now then. Five Nights, Freddy Fazbear. Would you and your cohorts like to run properly on my computer screen over there? Show your teeth to all the people watching at home instead of trying to hide behind my little camera feed in the top corner? Is that what y'all would like to do? Because I would greatly appreciate it if y'all would do that. Well, I'm still not seeing anything, Fred Bear. So we're going to click Escape. And I'm going to go back over to OBS. I'm going to transition that back over. Okay, and we're going to add display capture, which I shouldn't have to do. I'm looking to capture the game footage, not this display nonsense. Okay, put video capture above that. Put game capture above that. Okay. Now we transition that back over. Okay. Now we are going to go ahead and go back down to Steam. I'm going to click play once again. And this time it should work. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, cross your nose, whatever you have to do. You know, I started this stream about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning. And it is currently almost 2. I just want to play the game. Is that so hard? Is that too much to ask, computer? And it's hiding behind me. Again? What did I do? Really, what did I do? Yes, I would recommend this game. I'm not going to post a review. Game capture. Whoa, 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 whoa. Transition that scene back over here. Okay. Right click. Transform. Fit to screen. Maybe put game capture above video capture device? Maybe. If I have to do this one more time, I'm going to Google and I'm going to look for an answer. And while I wait, I'm going to have some chips. Or should I say crisps? I need to put a lid on that before I go tossing it somewhere. Alright, we're going to Google. Google. Okay, launch OBS, check. Scroll down to the sources box, check. Right click on the pop-up options tab, check. Click add, check. Display capture, check. just did all this BS yesterday. And I forgot that I still have that muted from when I had the stream up.
Like this, I'm gonna show right now. Like this, for example. It's kind of annoying. What you want to do is first off you want to unlock it, and you can make it small like this. But if you notice, guys, the resolution is gonna be bad for some type of reason. So I'm gonna show you what you can actually do to fix that. And if you have some problems to fit it to the screen, if it doesn't fit like that well, just go to right click, go to transform over here, and go to reset transform, or you can go to fit to screen. So let's fit it to our screen, and it's gonna look like this. Don't look at this, guys, this is just my Chrome tab. So let's just go ahead, and this is how you can just basically fix it. But what we also can do is you can go to settings, and on settings go over to video, and you want to adjust this. So if you have like 720, if you have bad quality, you can just get it higher. But if your display is 1080p, select on 1080p. If you
Okay, so transition that back over there. Properties. Okay, cancel that.
display is 4040, you can also go up to 4040. The same rule also is, for example, if you want to make this screen over here smaller, or
That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. So WS, la di da, blah blah. There we go. Okay, the window shows full screen video game, but it's very small in the corner in the file, blah blah blah. Settings, video, where you can set the base canvas resolution. And excuse me. Go with display settings. I have so much gas for some reason. Alright, 1920 by 1080. Go to settings and video. Video. 1920 by 1080. Okay, so that's already set to it. I just want it to work. Why won't it work? Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Add existing video capture device. Okay. Grab this, shrink me up all the way into the corner, shove me over out of the way-ish, sort of, kinda. Alright, now right-click, transform, fit to screen, put that over there. Let's try this one. If this one works, I need to make sure that YouTube is up and ready so I can know if I need to hit escape or not. Come on. Please be good. This is like the 10th or 15th time I've tried this. Please work. Come on. Why, you little... I really do want to play Five Nights for Y'all. I really, really do. I mean that. Honest and for truly, I do. But I don't want to play it for y'all in that form. Not quite what I wanted. Preview scaling. Scale to window. And, ba, 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 bam. Ba, 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 bam. Okay, let's switch that over. Alright, let's try that. Stretch to screen. I still don't get it. This was working just fine yesterday. And then, overnight, everything fell apart. Nope, it's still hiding behind me. Why? I'm just going to be quiet for a bit because the tension is building. Now let's see what that does. Hopefully, at the very least, it'll get the game screen out from behind me. Okay, we're going back to the internet. Google, help me with this. Let's see, is anyone even watching? I doubt it. Yeah, it's been 2 hours.